Hi, this is Dirt Farmer Maggie from dirtfarmerj.com. You know, it's getting warmer here in the Mountain West, probably is where you are too, and it's time to find some cool, refreshing things to have for lunch on a warm day. Let me show you one of my favorites. A few years ago, we made the acquaintance of a wonderful lady named Judaporn, who's from Thailand. And she came and stayed with us quite a bit over a period of about 2 years. And she is the one who taught me about spring rolls. So I'm going to show you exactly how Judaporn showed me to make them. First of all, you can see down here that I've got most of the ingredients already ready to go in. This is basil from our own garden, some cilantro. This is ground pork, and we season that with salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, fry it up. This is mint, rice noodles. I cheated and buy the shredded carrots so I don't have to cut them up myself. And some romaine lettuce and cucumber. I didn't cut up all the cucumber because I wanted to show you how to take the seed cavity out, because I mentioned that in the written information on the website about how to do this. So I just want to show you real quick. It's really fast. Just cut them into wedges like that, turn it sideways with a nice sharp knife, just get that seed cavity out of there. So you can have a nice crunchy cucumber that doesn't have squishy seeds in it. And then of course, if you have chickens, you know the rule. You got to give the leftovers to the chickens. You want to have your vegetables cut up, you know, not super thin, but you don't want to get like huge chunks of one kind of vegetable in a bite. So we're going to cut them up pretty thin like this and cut them in half and so forth. Okay, so I've got the cucumbers finished here, and so I'm just going to show you how to put these spring rolls together. You need to go and buy rice paper. This is from an Asian store. There's a whole bunch of different brands. They're all pretty much the same, but it's really important to have pretty fresh rice paper. Otherwise, see how this is nice and flexible? Because I just opened it. If you've saved them from last time and you closed them up but they got brittle, they're really hard to work with. And what I've got here is I had some lukewarm water in there, and I just added in some warmer water from my hot pot. And so you want to dip these down in the water. At first they don't get that pliable, but just watch what happens here. And then you want to have a plastic plate or something plastic. Okay, so you put the rice paper down. I usually start with whatever the meat is. And you can do shrimp or you can do ground pork. I've never made any with chicken, but it probably would work okay. But you want to put the meat down first, and then just take a little bit of each thing. This is the cilantro, the basil. And we got mint here. Again, you want a little bit tinier pieces, so don't make them huge. And I've got some carrots, a little bit of rice noodles, some cilantro, some cucumber. And then I always save the lettuce for last because I can kind of hold it all together with the lettuce so it doesn't sort of run away. Now you're just going to pick this up. It's going to be kind of sticky, but it's really pretty strong. And you're just going to fold the ends in and then roll her up. And it's very sticky. I don't know if you can hear that stickiness that I'm hearing. But see, it just goes into a nice little package there. And there's one. I'll do one more. And then I'll show you the dipping sauce that we make for this. Like I said, it's really important to keep your water warm so that you can soften that rice paper nicely. Put it on there. Again, we'll start with meat. some cilantro, some basil, some mint, carrots, rice noodles. Now I don't put rice noodles in mine because it's just extra carbs I don't want, so you don't have to put them in, but Dirt Farmer Jay loves the rice noodles. And top it off with lettuce to kind of give you something to hold on to. And we're going to grab the edge of that rice paper, hold it, start rolling it up, pull the sides in. Doing this with gloves is a little bit tricky here. And roll it up, tuck it all in, and there you have it. You can see what you're going to eat, and they are delish. Rob and Jay are going to have a wonderful lunch here in just a minute, but before we close off, let me show you what our dipping sauce is. This is a must for spring rolls. Sweet red chili. There's all kinds of different brands, but you want to get the sweet red chili. You can see the little peppers and things, spices floating around in there. But it's a little bit too thick just by itself. So I always pour in some rice wine vinegar and heat it up a little bit so the two will mix. And that's going to be our dipping sauce when we eat our spring rolls. So if you like this video, I hope you try the recipes down below in the comments, and let me know what you think, and let me know if you come up with some different ingredients to put in your spring rolls. I would love to hear from you, and until next time, this is Dirt Farmer Maggie from dirtfarmerj.com, and we are having a Thai lunch.